Welcome back to my Dollar DIY channel. I'm Tina and I'm going to show you today how to make a bunny globe Easter project. It is so cute when you're done. So let's get into this and I'll show you how I did it. This is one of the little bunnies from Dollar Tree. It's foam and it's so cute. You only need one. Some beads. I chose blue for his eyes. They fit perfectly in his eye sockets. You'll need one of these little plants that come in these cute little pots. They'll go inside that glass bowl. You'll need some foam, glittery eggs, some florals, the ones that you like. I got these purple ones, some moss that'll go on the inside and outside of this bowl, and a little platform. I chose this, and Waverly paint from Walmart. So you're going to start off by taking your little bottom here that we'll use. You're going to glue it right on top of there, just like that. You're not going to worry about the label because that will be covered with the moss. So find the center, press it down. Then you're going to take some of your moss and you're going to glue it to the inside down there. Don't make it too thick. So it's got a nice amount in there. Better be careful, I'm going to drop it. The plant is going to literally sit inside. It's going to sit slightly towards the back. But what I would like to do first, we're going to get rid of this little tag here. If you can find these over at the Dollar Tree, they are just amazing little scissors. I love them. So this plant doesn't really have a whole lot of mossy look to it, so I'm going to put a little bit of extra special stuff in there, make it a little prettier. So see, it just kind of dresses it up a little bit. It's cute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those eggs. I think I'm going to take the little yellow egg. So those little sparkly eggs that they have at Dollar Tree also. I'm going to pull that little string out. And I'm just going to set it right in here. I love yellow with purple. Put a little there. And then set it right in there like that. Okay? It looks precious already. So now we're going to set that to the side because we're going to keep working on the bowl now. You're going to take your little bunny. I'm going to paint him the Waverly white chalk. It's going to be a little white bunny with blue eyes. Okay, so I've got a toothpick. I'm going to stick it in the bottom of my bunny. Really helps keep control of it. If you watched my other video, I tried using those little pins for making clothes and stuff, and that did not work out so well. It's already white, but this will give it a much nicer antique look. And then if you have it, I've got the Waverly ballet slippers chalk paint. I'm going to do that with his little ears, just to kind of give it that little accent. I got him stuck right inside the foam. And that way he stands up nicely and he can dry without touching anything. So now what I would do if I were you, I did this a little backwards. I would say paint your bunny first so it has time to dry while you're doing everything else, and that will turn out a little faster for you. So what I'm going to do while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to take out the little strings for these other eggs. We'll be putting a blue and a purple little glittery eggs inside with the bunny. So we'll get those ready, and then we're going to start putting some of these flowers that we picked. Some of the white, it's got like a little bit of a purplish tinge to the tips. And some of this other one, we're going to go along the perimeter of this just to kind of dress it up. So we'll take out those flowers. We're going to use some of this greenery also. So it won't take much, it's just to kind of camouflage that paper looking thing that we've put the whole plant in. So we'll just kind of go like that, kind of hide all the little things, dress things up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath and I'm just going to kind of cut off some of that extra stuff that's hanging low. Give it a little haircut. There we go. That way it'll sit nice and flush on the tables when you set it on somewhere to decorate. Okay, so now we're going to take one of our little flowers. I'm going to start with the purple. Just going to kind of do little accents. Once we have it to this point, got a little decoration around the perimeter, then we are going to take Mr. Bunny here and find 2 of the blue beads. Go ahead and glue these in while I'm waiting for it to finish drying. Make sure it's just a little itty bitty dot. We're going to press that little eyeball right on in there. Little cutie pie. And now as we're waiting also, I'll get out the little Waverly ballet slippers that I was telling you about, and we'll do his little ears and maybe even a little tiny nose. I'm only going to use a tiny bit, try to stay in that track of his ears. There we go. Pink. And very carefully give him a little dot on his nose. There you go. Just a little dot. Okay, so I know that this is going to be behind everything inside there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the purple and the blue eggs and go ahead and stick them very close to the front. And then the eggs will be to this side, the bunny will be to this side, and the plant will be towards the back. So we're going to get these as close to the sides as we can. Okay, we'll put this one here. Take the blue one. We'll sit it just a little of the opposite direction of the purple one. Alright, so Mr. Bunny should be dried off enough that I can carefully get him in there. Put some glue on the bottom of Mr. Bunny here. And you're going to very carefully set him here, kind of close to the edge, standing upward. Right on top of the grasses. Then you can put just a little bit more on the rim of this plant at the bottom there. Oops. And you're gonna carefully set it in there. Press it down until you know it should be dry. But that is too precious. Thank you for joining me for today's DIY Easter project. Please subscribe and click that like button. I have another Easter fun project coming next week, so please join me. God bless you. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.